So I thought this was a panel, and I would be sitting here. So I wrote notes, which, forget that. Why am I here? I'm a veterinarian. I really shouldn't be here. I'm supposed to be at the animal shelter and doing a fundraiser there. But I'm also a philanthropist, and about 20 some odd years ago, I was invited to be on the board of a private family foundation. My dad was the president. So I was learning about philanthropy a number of years ago and just trying to figure out what organizations in Orange County would be in need. And I enjoyed going to Segerstrom, and they had a need. We always went there to see plays and things of that nature. And I read about, there was a newspaper article up here about a kid named Jeremy and kids helping kids and lemonade stands and pancake breakfasts. And I said, oh, that's cool. What do I do? So I picked up the phone. We had telephones back then. And texting was still being developed. And I called the offices for Team Kids, Team Helping Kids, and I said, can you tell me more? And so I met with Julie Hudash in a very small office on Irvine Boulevard, where you had to go outside to turn around because it was so small. And we talked, and we talked. Well, Julie talked. For about 2 hours. And I learned all about the Team Kids Carnival. And then I realized something. My kids, because I'm a parent first, philanthropist, veterinarian second, but that my kids had already been through a Team Kids Carnival at Plaza Vista. But I didn't know it because they came home and said we had fun at school. It was like, well, that's nice, but didn't ask for the details, because when you ask for details, what do they say? Nothing, whatever. What'd you do today? The same as yesterday. So Julie and I started talking, and Julie was talking about her dream, her vision, and I said, so Julie, you're gonna limit yourself just to Irvine? And I said, why? I said, there's a whole big world out there. You wanna prove your message? Go to a more challenged community. This community is gonna support you. You look like this community. Go to a community where you don't look like the community. And so Julie started to think, and I told Julie that if she really wanted to be successful, here I am about 2 years into philanthropy, and I'm going to meet with somebody who had a dream. And I said, Julie, your dream shouldn't be limited by ceilings and walls. It should be limited by nothing. You go out and try to accomplish everything. And so in many ways, you're here today because Julie didn't realize that took down the walls and took down the ceilings and decided to go out there and be a limitless thinker. I think Arshay talked about that in his own way before. Well, in many ways, what Julie did, if you read Arshay's book, you will find out that the individual who put the boat in the lunchroom was a white guy. And he just put the boat there and said, follow my dream. And Arshay did. Well, Julie's doing the same thing. She's putting a boat there. She's the coxswain. She needs 8, 16, 24, 32 people, all with the same vision of rowing the boat down the road. And it doesn't have to be a family foundation. It could be an individual. It could be a corporate foundation like Jack did with Wells Fargo. But Julie is the coxswain on the boat. And she's inviting each and every one of you to be a part of that ride. And I'll tell you what, it's a cool ride. Because many, many years ago, when I actually got to go to the carnival with Julie and see what the kids did, it wasn't at Plaza Vista, we went at another school. It's like, damn, where were you when I was in school? So Julie does carnivals in school parking lots, not fundraisers at the Ritz-Carlton. So go to the Team Kids Carnivals. Go to these events because my kids turned out okay. They were fortunate. One of them's actually going to be a veterinarian. The other's doing quite well. But there are a lot of kids out there who don't have that opportunity. But we can set the direction for the future, not just with our time and not just with our money, but with our beliefs that the kids can set us free. The kids can help direct the boat. And somebody will be the next coxswain for Julie, so Julie can set the direction for the next boat. But there's a boat somewhere. Oh, wait a second. There's a bus somewhere, and it's in the parking lot. And so all of us can climb on the bus. And don't wait for Julie to call you, because if she calls you, you'll never get off the phone. And don't make the same mistake I did, which is to call her, because I never got off the phone, and I spent 2 hours in a cubicle with Julie. But when you drink Julie's Kool-Aid, you will become part of the cult known as Team Kids. And it's not one that you're going to give up on lightly. And I do a lot of work with kids because I really want to see all kids become veterinarians. I drank that Kool-Aid as well. And we need to recruit the future in kindergarten. We need to control the destiny of our kids, and we need to tell them that there is no reason that they can't become whatever they want to become. There are too many people who tell kids that they can't become what they want to become. And whatever school you're in, whatever district you're in, whatever region you're in, we should be helping kids become what they want. And don't let them surround themselves with dream stealers. Surround your kids and the kids around us with dream helpers and help kids accomplish the dreams. So what's my message here? Reach out to others who can help fill these boats and help Julie lead this charge past New York. And when we expanded Team Kids to New York and my dad had a chance to meet with Julie, my dad was in his 80s, said, damn, where does she get all that energy? I said, California sunshine, Dad, move out of New York. He never moved. But we need to reach out, and we need to get other people to drink the Kool-Aid. And we need to ask others to help. And some of it's time, some of it's money. And it being in the philanthropic world, we know each other, those of us who help make a difference. And we need to continue to do that. And we need to reach out our hands to others and say, here's an organization that will help set the direction for the future and be a part of it. So thank you.